It seems that more and more people are giving DMZ a go, and people keep asking me a whole bunch of questions about it, so today I'm sharing with you some great tips and tricks on DMZ to help you get ahead. Some of these you may already know, but I guarantee you're gonna find out something new, and these are relevant whether you play solo or with the squad. The first thing to know are the spawning points. You randomly spawn on one of these each game, but it's important to know where the other locations are, since some are very close together and can lead to early gunfights with other operators. You can use this knowledge of the spawn points to avoid conflict or even go after the enemy operators early. Either way, it's very good to know. Next up are the locations of hidden caches. These are great if you are just spawning in and are looking for some quick and easy loot, or you're just targeting easy loot later in the game. This map here has a significant amount of the hidden caches on it, which is the same on Battle Royale on MW2, by the way. These aren't all of the caches, I don't think, but are most of them and give you a good leg up each time you enter DMZ. My next tip is very apparent to you if you've played DMZ for even a little bit of time, and that's that all missions are easier with a squad. So join my Discord to find teammates, and the link for that is down in the description. Okay, so we've loaded in, we know where the enemies are likely to be, maybe we've got some good early loot from the hidden caches. Now we need to move around the map, and ideally safely. Well, there's a simple way to get an armored truck or boat without spending a penny. You can start a cargo contract, whether it's a land or sea-based one. Then you get your vehicle and just cancel the contract by going onto the TAC map and clicking Y or triangle or whatever the button or key is for your setup. You still keep your vehicle, which is worth 17,000, but don't actually have to complete the contract if you don't want. Speaking of contracts, did you know that completing an intel contract shows you exactly where the Juggernaut is? This makes killing the Juggernaut and getting the weapon case so much easier. And of course, if you extract with 7 of them, you get this awesome biohazard skin for Koenig. If there are 2 intel missions completed on the map, not just from yourself but including everyone, a commander helo will spawn in. Shoot this down and you'll get some top tier loot and a high chance of getting an access card for building 21 too. On the note of access cards and keys, you may get a little confused or overwhelmed with choosing which ones to keep since there are so many on the map, particularly when you can actually only store 20. Well, the ones that are important to you in terms of getting missions done down the line include the Room 302 key for the Sarwar Hotel, although you can do this by jumping in via the roof, and the Crane Control Room key, the Satic Poppy Farmer House key, the CH7 TV station key. Then we also have other keys, which you'll need, but also can be bought, but you'll probably want to hang on to them anyway, such as the Kushak Construction Warehouse, Downtown Post Office, and US Embassy keys. On top of that, you'll also get Stronghold keycards from rewards which you can store, and I'd recommend holding on to a couple of these for some missions too. These aren't super rare, and you can find them fairly regularly, but it will save you some time. Now, when it comes to exfilling, you may know by now that doing a hostage contract gets you your own exfil chopper, making it a much safer way to extract since you aren't competing with enemy operators. Well, a sneaky way to make this much easier is to throw your hostage on top of a car and just drive out of there. It avoids the pain of carrying them and makes it much quicker. If you do die in DMZ and lose all of your stuff, including your insured weapon by the way, a great way to reduce the cooldown timer on your insured weapon is of course to extract with cash, but extracting can be tricky, so the best way to reduce cooldown time is to use dead drops. These are dumpsters sporadically located throughout the map. Throw cash and items in here to access your weapon of choice quicker, and for reference, $80,000 is the amount you'll need to extract or deposit to reduce cooldown time by 2 hours, which is the maximum time. Of course, by being in a game trying to get money, your timer will go down slightly anyway, so this equates to $20,000 per 30 minutes of cooldown time. So be sure to remember this when you're in game and trying to get access to your weapon of choice again. Now let me know in the comments if you have any more tips you'd like to share and what works well for you. And check out this video on the best free skins in Warzone 2, most of which you can get done in DMZ, or head over to this video on the best settings for Warzone 2 to keep ahead of the competition.